Hey, peace and love. So, I'm just out at the park. I forgot to bring my earphones, so I'm not sure if you can hear me clearly, but I'm recording on my other device, which is newer, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But I came out today to do a connection with David Bowie, because I've been feeling his energy recently, and I don't know if it's just like, I don't know, to be honest, why, but his face is all over Instagram at the moment. Now, obviously, with the way that energy works with me, and these energies, they tend to pop up via social media, television, just in my mind space. Really, just for me to kind of become aware of their presence, kind of. And I was feeling his energy, and I came out to kind of do a connection with him today. But as I've came out, I'm just feeling kind of very hot, and I thought, you know what, let's just do a tree connection, because I was feeling that there is a message to come from the trees or the energies of nature. So I'm going to do that, because the stump that I usually connect with, it's actually in shade. You can see it, it's just here. So we're going to just connect with this stump and see what energies have to kind of present. See, it's so strange, because every single time that I connect with energy, it's always different every single time, no matter what energy I'm connecting with, no matter what kind of reading I'm doing, it's always different. And as I've just pulled up here, I just heard, so you're back again. And for some reason, I'm already getting something about animal instinct. And that we all have animal instincts, or we all have innate instincts. I'm just gonna put my hand upon the stump and kind of just ground with it for a moment, just feel it for a moment. They're talking about success and how it comes to those who wait, but now they're saying it's not necessarily about waiting, it's more so about being patient. And they're saying that patience doesn't mean to wait, patient means to continue, whilst kind of, they're saying that it doesn't mean to wait or pause, it means to patience means to continue living, but with the knowing that something may come in, or with the knowing that you're manifesting something, if that makes sense. It doesn't mean to stop working on what you're trying to bring forward or what you're hoping for to come to fruition. I'm just going to sit on this stump. They're saying that time is a healer, but time waits for no man. And it feels that when they're saying time is a healer and it waits for no man, it's almost like healing also waits for nobody. Okay, so they're saying that like there's a current to healing that we can choose to access or choose to deny, kind of. And what they're kind of showing me is that when we say we have something that we consider to be traumatic, or sadness or trauma, and we hold that, they're saying that you can either access the healing from it, and really when they're saying the healing from it, it's more so like the teaching from the pain. Yeah, so when they say you can access the current from it, it more so feels like you can access the healing from it or the lessons from it, or you can choose to not. But they're saying that healing waits on no man, so it's your choice to heal regardless. Okay, so what they're saying is like, even though we feel that we are stagnant or depressed, when something, I can't explain this. I need another analogy. Say we have a cut on our body and it needs healing. Regardless of whether we acknowledge that we have a cut and it needs healing, the body's going to heal it. And it's like with healing, it's basically saying that you're always healing. When you experience trauma, you're healing regardless of whether you are conscious of it or not. Because the healing is in the lesson, the healing is in the teaching of why you experience something. But they're just bringing it back to its choice. We have to choose to heal. We have to choose to acknowledge the pain. We have to choose to acknowledge the darkness to really see that there's healing there, or that there's growth there, or that there's love there. This, I know I'm probably not. I always say that I'm probably not explaining this clearly. But yeah. It's time for success, is what I'm hearing. They're saying it's time to put the story together. What I'm seeing is this tree, and I keep seeing potholes. Obviously, look at the tree. It looks like the surface of the moon. But there was something about within each pothole, there's a story. Within each pothole, there's layers, lessons. But then each pothole was kind of representing a different person, a different teaching, a different perspective, a different experience on earth. And they're saying it's time to bring it together. I didn't even see this before, but look. The energy of Christ. It's time to bring the story together. Transcendence. It's not even about hoping for a better life. It's about living as if that better life has already happened. The only way to bring about more of what you want is to be that of what you want. Because now I'm feeling like this energy right here, this energy of Christ, is saying that, and this tree, is saying that okay, Christ, what I'm getting is that Christ not wanted, but the mission is about love. His mission was about love. And what I'm feeling is that to bring more love to earth, to anchor love to earth, he had to be it. And they're saying that the way that he did it was by teaching. They're saying that teaching is love, because love is expansion, and teaching expands. It expands the mind, it expands the heart, it expands understanding. They're also saying that teaching somebody also expands their will somehow, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not even focused on the camera, but this is what happens when I'm kind of connecting, intuitively channeling. Sorry, I'm just walking around this tree in a circle. And I do this at home as well, a circle bed. And I like to just walk around it. And even when I'm in the garden outside, I just walk around in a circle, and I think it's kind of like meditative. It kind of relaxes my mind or helps me. I don't know, it just helps me connect, really. See, I kind of just got David Bowie pop in my head, and then I heard Flash, and something, I can't remember the rest of the song. Something about the universe. The universe, something. But I just popped in my head. It's almost like, yeah, when you're ready to do our connection, we can do it. But it's always strange because I never really, like when I watch other people's experiences on YouTube or wherever, of like them channeling or just connecting intuitively or being a psychic medium, their experiences always seems very, 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 very vivid. It's almost like the individual stood right next to them. And like I say, every single time I connect or channel an energy, it's very different every single time. Sometimes I feel them in the actual room. Sometimes I feel like a presence on my physical body. Sometimes I just see them in my mind's eye. Sometimes I don't even see them, I just feel them. So every single time, it's completely different. So it's like, sometimes it's like, do you know when somebody asks you to explain how you do this or how you do that? Kind of every single time I go to explain, I probably give them a different explanation or a different feeling, or just even as I'm just growing, my experience with energy and spirituality is changing and evolving as well. Okay. Well, I think I will bring forward David Bowie's energy soon. Probably do that tonight or tomorrow and upload it as soon as possible. But I thank you for joining me and being present with me for this short video. Peace and love. Ashe.